is my review of Steve Jobs' posthumous memoir, Make Something Wonderful. But first, some background. Laurene Powell Jobs and other people who were close to Steve Jobs wanted to create an archive of some of his quotes and moments throughout his life. Laurene Powell announced the release of this free EPUB book on April 11, 2023. You can find this on the stevejobsarchive.com. This book forms part of the work at the Steve Jobs Archive. Described as the authoritative home for Steve's story and a resource for new generations eager to make their own mark. The beginning of the book details Steve's trek to India. Has excerpt from his diary about his thoughts during that time and never-before-seen photos of him. There are photos of him in his youth skinny and looking very unkempt. He describes his temperamental relationship with his parents at times. The next chapters go on to describe the early days of meeting Steve Wozniak, high school, and his crushes. We later get deeper insights into the development of the Apple I and then the Apple II as well as the West Coast Computer Fair. As an aspiring entrepreneur, I found this very inspiring. It detailed the free thinking that Steve had. The book then touches on Steve's many speeches and quotes throughout his career. Many that most have never found on YouTube. It also talks about the Macintosh and his deep commitment to making it great. The book then ends with reminiscing about his days at Pixar and working with John Lasseter and Ed Catmull.